What is up, Drabonis? JJ back here with the Factsman. Apologize for the delay. My father's a busy guy. I'm also a busy guy. Right, Dad?
Yeah.
So
How often you get a double feature on the at the peep shows on the Blue Boys at Bourbon Street and how the West was hung, the gay films that you like.
you see, this is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. On the like, did you do an edible before the show started? Like, how
I
do you just
did. You see
how
my
do you
eyes?
just
Look at them.
how do you just fire that off like as the show? Like
Because I'm witty.
we're trying to do a PG-13 show here at
It
the
is
least.
easy. Just because you're into that kind of theater, I mean, that's fine. I don't begrudge you. I wasn't
Um,
begrudging when you were 6 and playing with Barbie dolls.
yeah, so we can I think we can mourn together. Yesterday, I really got my shit pushed in, one of the worst days I've had in I can only remember. For me, with a decent sample size. I believe we can both kind of mourn together
No,
here.
no, no, don't include me in your offers. I didn't go over. I mean, when you lose, like, man, we had a fucking rough day. I was like fucking 2-3 or something like that. I was like, don't
you
blame
and I
me.
both you and I both got our shit pushed in, and I think we can just collectively agree on that.
I didn't have a good day, but today was worse.
Um,
What do you do when you have a tennis match, a dog hooked in with another dog, hooked in with a fucking uh, a soccer dog, where you're up 5 sets to 2. Well, you should have been up 5-1 because you're up 50-14 with Sakari. And I say the magic words because I went and I bet this at MGM around the corner from my house. And I say to Sharon, I said, listen, you're picking the little one up at the birthday party. I got to cash this ticket. It's like 17,000 and change just on some fucking stupid round robin I was just goofing off with. And she's like, well, be careful. It's snowing. 5-1, 5-2 becomes 5-3, becomes 5-4, becomes 5-5, becomes 6-5, becomes 7-5. Yes, they've lost the last 5 fucking matches, 5 games. Sakari collapsed. She folded like a fucking cheap tent. And
yeah,
I got more dead trees hanging for the income tax guy. But yeah, you had a bad day because you told guys to put fucking 200 on fucking Providence or some shit like that. But yeah, you had a bad day. You should have my bad day.
yesterday was a five digit lost day for me. It was not a pretty day for me
Really?
in the streets. Yes.
Hey, look, I know I say I got cash and all, but things have been a little rough lately. So
Yeah, I won't. If I need money,
Hey,
I won't. If I need money, I won't call you.
yeah.
Not for these days. Well, I'm sure we'll bounce back appropriately. But let's talk the Super Bowl a little bit.
Hey,
So
let's talk about Super Bowl. That's today, right?
yeah,
I just fucking taped 4 hours straight of Golden Girls because I don't watch Super Bowl. Watching Super Bowl is for sissies.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I want to get your take on the coin toss. Do you buy into the coin toss at all, or you rather flip coins at home?
Buying as far as betting the coin toss?
Yeah, no.
I did it 1 year.
Watching the coin toss. I mean, of course, betting it. Would you put your own hard-earned money on the coin toss?
I did it 1 year. 1 year in Vegas. I think the Barbary Coast had it minus 101, right? And I bet 10,000 on tails. So after I lost the 10,100, I stopped doing it. But to me, that's the way to bet. Fuck the game. Just bet the coin. Bet the coin toss. That's it. That should be your biggest bet of the year. Win or lose.
The biggest. Well,
No,
I guess
seriously. Because why would you lay 110? You lay 101. And look, if you tell me anything different than this game is not a coin toss, I don't know what is.
So. In relation to that, who do you like in the game?
I'll reveal my secret. I didn't bet the entire game because here's what I think. I think this is a little pee-pee bet I made. Do you see it?
Yeah, Rams first quarter, $3,000. Okay.
Yeah, but then what I also did was I did some of this.
Rams first half. Okay.
Okay, I played that probably a little bit more at FanDuel and Bookmaker and 7 other fucking outs. I don't know. I decided that if a team is gonna get somewhat of the jitters, or not take any chances a little early, it might be Cincinnati. And I just think like I just think that they've been starting out pretty slow. I think the Rams maybe get on them early, and maybe since it comes back and wins, they do. They could. I don't know. I think Rams will get up pretty fast.
I think it's a pretty good look. I know the Super Bowl is kind of that game, that anomaly type game, though, right? Where it's like, kind of throw everything out. But in this playoffs this year, I mean, the Bengals have been like a tremendous second half team. The first half they've kind of started slow. I mean, outside of the Raiders game, they kind of just their offense has kind of been starting a bit slow. So no, I don't mind that look at all. As you know, my favorite look is just teasing the Bengals at 10.5 and the over. Again, for me, it's like if most books will let you do it anyway, and instead of taking the 4.5 with the Bengals, like. I'll ask you this, Dad. Can you see a scenario where the game ends 17-13 Rams? I mean, I guess it's realistic, right? It could happen.
Yeah, I don't think it would be. No.
So to me, if the Bengals are going to cover, it's going to be because they score points, because the Rams are likely going to get theirs regardless. There's just matchups all over the place. Well, what about, let me ask you this, obviously to make the show not only 6 minutes, what are some props you have your eyes on?
I think I did a couple of keys on some of them. I think I'm going to use Mixon as a key for. I mean, so I want to give you guys exact numbers, and then it means I got to put my glasses back on. I think getting sacked nine times in a fucking quarter and a half for Burrow. I think that's really, really hard to try to get them in that position again. I think with the pressure that they're going to probably put on him, I could see Mixon getting some swing passes out of the backfield, some draw plays. He's going to have one hell of a game for Cincinnati to win. So I got him rushing and receiving over 92.5 total yards. I got him over 34.5 receiving yards.
I think you mean 24.
I'm sorry, 24. Whatever it was. What is it, 24?
It's 24.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got him. Oh, yeah. I got him over 24, but I got over 3.5 receptions, minus 122. Mixon receiving and rushing combined 92.5, minus 101. I do have Joe Burrow to throw an interception. Now, why I say that is it's not realistic that he's going to throw the ball 45 times. It could happen. I mean, especially if they're down. But the thing about the interception with him is it could be a Hail Mary. It could be, just hanging one, just trying to throw it away. It gets picked. But I think he'll get one. He may throw 5 touchdowns, but, I think he's going to throw interceptions. I mean, Stafford might as well. I don't know. But, I mean, I think Burrow will throw one.
That makes sense.
A half.
And that makes sense. You probably got that decent vig though, right? Probably like $140, $150, something like that.
On
penning your book, I guess.
Where is it on the Burrow interceptions? I got it at minus 145.
Yes, that makes sense. I think that, like I said, to me, one of my favorite props, and now the numbers a little better. Look, I've lost so much money betting on Tyler Boyd props this playoffs, but to me, it's right back to it. A guy that's on the field 95% of the time. If you're trying to find ways to be different, if you're the Bengals, hit guys that haven't been hitting their stride this playoffs and things to kind of catch the Rams off guard. I think Boyd across the middle, and you mentioned about the pressure. Boyd's a guy that runs a bunch of short routes. To me, you can play his reception prop 3.5. You could play his number. I think he's up to 42.5 now. To me, him and Uzama, who's not fully healthy, I just think over the middle would be the way. You figure Rams is going to shadow chase and their other corners are going to watch Higgins. It'll leave room for the short intermediate stuff with their other guys, as you mentioned, Mixon. And for me, it's Boyd and Uzama. I like that angle, especially if you're going to take them trailing angle most of the game. Mixon's an interesting angle, though, as far as rushing. You think he finds some wiggle room between tackles? You think they try to establish it?
I think the draw play. I think they're going to have to establish and run. I can't see them having to get into a shootout. I don't know. I mean, I think he's going to get the ball. See, here's the thing. Years ago, when I used to do props, football props on a Super Bowl, it was always straight out. And this is true to today. I'm not saying I don't do it like that all the time anymore. I should. But the key is this. When you're dealing with Super Bowl props, and there's about 488 of them out there, the key is you could blindly bet no and under on everything, and you'd probably make money. Because they're always going to be, it's human nature. We want over. We want catches. We want receptions. We want guys to do, we want guys to do certain things. So as fans, what we're going to do is, yes, this guy's going to score a touchdown. Yes, there's going to be this. So the thing about it is, we not only do they have to do it, they have to be in position to do it. I caught a lot of heat this week on a really, really big play that I made that it's either going to be the easiest bet I ever made or I'm the biggest sucker there ever was. And I know you don't like it. No, and I've talked to really, really slick guys, really sharp guys that says you're out of your mind. You must feel something or know something that I don't, because that is nuts what you're doing. The prop that I bet was, what's going to have more yardage, a touchdown or a field goal? And you had told me, you said, well, hey, these fucking kickers for both of these teams, I mean, they kick them from, they kick them from the fucking water cooler. They could nail 60-yard field goals. And I get that. Nobody's saying that that can't happen. But why would I bet something where you don't even know if the guy's going to even line up to even fucking attempt it? So Super Bowl a little different. Got the ball at the 40, 42, 43-yard line. It's 4th down and 10. Do you take a shot at a 58-yarder, a 59-yarder, or is the game close enough where you punt them deep? Or if the game is, if one of the teams are winning, like the Rams or one of the teams are winning pretty good, you sit there and say, hey, let's put them in the corner. So look, there's going to be a touchdown. I think the total on touchdowns is 7 or 6.5 or something like that. I can't see how one of these, either Chase or Cup or Beckham, can't break one touchdown of 60 yards. I can't. I mean, an odd stat: Cincinnati has the most touchdowns, and I don't think this has ever happened in the history of football. They have the most touchdowns of over 46.5 yards than any team. Than any team in football this year. But yet they're the only team that's been to the Super Bowl that has fewer first downs than their opponents through the playoffs and through the regular season. So for a team that's getting out first down all year long by a huge number, that's kind of odd to have them in a Super Bowl. So Cincinnati's a pretty big play team, especially an 8-yard slant to Chase. He takes it 80 yards. Now, I get what people are saying as well. Why can't he get an 80-yard pass and get stopped at the 2 and somebody runs it in? I just think you have here's what you have. You have pick six opportunities. You have fumble return opportunities, offensive, defensive, running, passing. There's so many different punt return, kickoff return. There's so many things that can go over 60 yards. And again, I might not have to worry about it. The longest field goal attempt might only be 30 yards. Don't know. But I did it. People are yelling at me. And again, on these videos, I'm like fucking 0 for forever. I never win on these things. And then it's like, people must like, man, this guy fucking sucks. It's not that I suck. I mean, I guess I suck, but I mean, I'm doing this 35 years, I think, right? How old am I? 40 years, maybe.
64
years. For 39 years. I mean, but it just seems like every time like I get on your show, you're a black fucking cat. I just can't win. Give me a pick, Dad, put out a pick.
Do you folks watching just see what happened? Like, he's had a bad run on these shows, and somehow I'm now to blame. I mean,
no, the people don't get mad at me because they know I'm fucking legit. They get mad at you because they know sometimes that you come off the wall with all the nonsense. They get mad at me because they know it's bad luck. They get mad at you because they know it's the wrong side. There's a difference.
Yeah, look, overall, I know this video is short and sweet. Any other message you want to give? Obviously, you gave a few plays you like. I mentioned a few. I mean, obviously, if you guys watched the solo video I did, the three of you that watched it, I do like teasing the Bengals to 10.5 and the over at 41.5 as a best bet for me from the game perspective. Super Bowl. Most of you should be able to bet that anyway. Again, if you want a spread bet for the game, I personally do prefer the Bengals plus 4.5. It just made more sense for me with the adjusted teaser. And then you, Dad, you like the Rams first quarter, first half.
How the fuck do you fade your father?
I didn't even know you were betting.
I told you. It's unbelievable. What are you
talking about?
It's fucking unbelievable. I'm sure you take a 3,000 Rams first quarter. 3,000 Rams. That's just tickets. What I fucking punching on the phone and doing with illegal bookies and fucking legal bookies and other fucking offshore, other local outlets, I'm probably going to be fucking, my balls are going to be fucking soaked in fucking exposure. And you come out and say, I like the Bengals at 4.5, and they ain't 4.5 available anymore.
4.5 was available. 4.5 was available as of 30 minutes ago.
4.5 was available?
Yeah, and first of all, I just saw your tickets now for the first time. Just saw them now. You make it like we're in these like Discords together where we're just, passing along information to one another. I saw your tickets literally now. So what do you mean I'm fading you? I didn't know you were
I told you during the production meeting before the show and before makeup, we discussed this.
Before makeup.
No, I'm serious. You missed that one. I didn't shave. See this? Look at this. I'm like a fucking.
But yeah, first of all, kudos to you. You look great. You look like you've lost 20 or 30 pounds. Is this accurate?
30 as of this morning, 33 pounds in about 2 months.
That's amazing.
So I'm going for. I need 50 more. So
love it.
But I
face,
do.
The face looks tremendously.
But you know the guy who I'm talking about, and I got to tell a story. I got a $50,000 bet that he said I couldn't lose 50 pounds by June 1st, and I already got 33 in the books. So I need 17 more. But I don't drink no more soda. Don't pasta. I know it's crazy. I don't do none of that stuff anymore. So what I did was he didn't trust me, so he says let's get on a scale together. We'll get on a scale together, and you're gonna drop down to your fucking underwear because I know you're gonna fucking tell me you're like 6 pounds heavier, so to just try to get an edge. I'm like, all right, no problem. So I said, but first, let me just run to the bathroom first. I can do that by myself. So I have these rare coins, these fucking Indian coins. They're thick ass coins with Indian heads on them. I'm allowed to say that, right? They are Indians. I'm not saying Redskins or whatever. Or
let's just leave it at that. That's fine. Point understood. Continue.
So I get these fucking coins and I tape them on the bottom of my feet, right? But like night, I'm worried because I can't put too much, can't put masking tape. I'll see it, but I had like a legitimate tape on it. And these things are about a fucking pound each or half a pound each. So I get on the scale, figure I get a little edge. I picked up an extra like pound and a half, like said I was heavier. So, oh fuck, he watches these things. Fuck. Sorry. I was joking. Me, I was fucking around. I was kidding. You guys believe that stuff. No, but it is 33. And I got I figure I'll do it. I figure I'll see you. Have another 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, I'll see you in a few weeks.
I'll have a couple more off, and then what do you call it? If I get close in the end by June 1st and I'm short, I'll take an enema and I'll be good.
Awesome, though. Thanks for popping in for the vid. Any final notes for yourself to give in the Super Bowl or maybe the next time?
I do. I have one fucking question for you. You got hundreds of thousands of people that are waiting to see the show. Hundreds of thousands to see me on TV.
That's debatable.
Well, no, it's debatable because you're hosting it. And yet you call me 9 times. You're ready. You got your notes. You got this. And then we do a 17. You fuck up my nap. I got stuff going on. I'm moving and shaking. I'm trying to eat good foods, but yet you fucking interrupt everything and we do 17 minutes. You should want me on for an hour and 17 minutes.
I got shit to do. The Super Bowl starts in an hour and a half.
Listen to me. Don't make me embarrass you that your wife's making you going to the fucking movies today to go see a chick flick. I know the drill. And you're gonna fucking be peeking like the old peek. This is JJ at the chick flick. That's you. Anyway, something else to consider. I got a couple of Rams props that I like. I'll just go over this. I think over 3.5 sacks minus 145. I'm sure everybody in the world has bet that, but how do you not bet that? Sonny Michel, if he's going to be a guy for me that I like. I got him over 16.5 rushing yards. I think that's ridiculous. I got his longest run of over 7.5. I think that's a draw play. And over 5.5 attempts. If he doesn't carry the ball 6 times, there should be a fucking NFL investigation. Longest completion, Matt Stafford, 39.5. I mean, I can't give more than that. So when I'm 0-10, one thing about these guys, one thing about the guys here, that your guys, here's what they say: is like I could be like fucking 1-5 on props. Most of that, it's like, wow, great fucking call on the over 5.5 fucking attempts. You go 5-1. People are like, how the fuck do you lose that one game? You're supposed to sweep the board. You suck.
Yeah, I go 5-1, and the one bet loses on the first snap, and it's like, what the fuck were you thinking?
Well, no, because you have to earn that in life. It's like you're sperm, okay? You're just like you're a little fish. You're a nice fish. Now listen to me. I'm fucking trying to educate you.
I appreciate
you're a nice fish, but the thing is, you got to go through the battle. You got to fucking bang heads with sharks, whales, fucking octopuses. Right now, you're swimming with goldfish. So, it's okay. But, you got to pay your dues. You pay your dues, people understand it. So right now, you're in that fucking bowl. Everybody sees you. If you fuck up, they're going to call you out. I fuck up. They're going to say, hey, but remember in fucking 91, that one fucking year you had? Sure do. It's just different for me.
I don't even know how to address that, but I'll just nod.
You should not.
I'll just nod. But yes, thanks for popping in, Dad. Look, good luck with all the bets. And no, I'm not directly fading you. There's a definite scenario.
Trust me, if you were fading me, we put more additions to this fucking house.
So
no offense.
So
see what we're gonna do? Why don't you set the guys up for the weekend of March 4th or 5th? How about we do a video, like a good one, like a 45-minute video in the suite in Atlantic City, and like the whole nine with the fucking spread, the hookers, the blow, the gummies. I mean everything.
You're not. That doesn't. I go to Atlantic City. I don't want to do an hour-long video while I'm in Atlantic City. We did that once. We tried it once. It wasn't.
Well, because you weren't. What do you call it? You were being indifferent. If you let me run the production of it, we sit on the couch, nice. We have somebody hold the. We do it with an actual camcorder.
A camcorder. It's 2022. A camcorder.
Is that what they call them?
No, I thought they called them in 1985.
I don't know what they call them.
You could do it from an iPhone now.
Yeah, but they get shitty coverage. We have somebody do it for us, and we're back and forth, like kind of in a discussion.
We'll pay a videographer to come in and do the video.
We'll get a videographer, yeah.
All right, I'm out.
We'll give the guy free fucking food.
I'm out. Good.
I'll do it with your sister. We'll have a better video. Probably get more views. Or I'll call Holden. Where's Dick Holden?
Probably. Holden will be back next Sunday. Holden's very busy.
Is he holding his own?
Holden is very busy these days, but yes, holding his own.
All right, good. All right, I really don't want to talk to you anymore. I got an hour and a half before my Golden Girls marathon starts, and I know you're gonna be late for that fucking Chick-fil-A. And oh, by the way, if you hurry up in time, you'll get that fucking early bird price.
That's the goal. That is the goal. All right. Well, look, thanks for popping on, everybody. It's the Super Bowl. It's only one game. Don't get reckless. Bet within your means.
Get reckless. Grab your balls. Be a fucking man. Bet the Rams. Speaking of which, I do want to do a shout out, and don't say this is actually true. In my area, it's a very chic area here where I live. It's like very gay friendly, and a lot of my friends are gay. It doesn't make me gay. Nothing. Not there's anything wrong with it. But listen to me.
I might boot you because I don't know where this is gonna. I don't know where this plane's gonna land.
The gays are rooting for the Rams. Now, obviously, they'd rather have the Packers in there, but the Rams, they're going for the. What are you laughing at? These are friends of mine. You're making a jerk out of me. You know what? Go fuck yourself. I'm done doing videos with you. Goodbye, everybody. If you're bi or if you're LGBTQI, whatever the numbers are, root for them in the Rams because I'm with them. I'm with my guys. Okay, Rams. Oh. Back in the day, they were Oiler fans, but that was different. They're now the Titans. Yeah. Anyway, let's go, guys. Rams. Let's ram it.
Yes, thank you for coming on, and wish you guys nothing but the best of luck in all your bets today. And as always, gamble responsibly. You can grab your nuts, but be careful. It's only one game. Tomorrow's a new day. But yes, as always, stay safe. And yes, run pure, folks. I'll see you guys.